What's up guys, I'm Hubsmash and I'm bringing you an ICEY Game review. ICEY was developed by FantaBlade and published by XD Network. It's a 2D side-scrolling action game about fighting stuff and traversing the world guided by the narrator. Reviewing the game is pretty difficult because if I'm being honest, talking about the story at all is basically going to spoil it. So really what I'm going to do is just talk about the things I like, things I dislike maybe, and whether or not I recommend that you buy it. ICEY at its core is fairly straightforward, but robust action game centered around the main character, ICEY. You wake from a long slumber and begin your quest to destroy Judas, a quest that our friend the narrator loves to point you toward and urge you on. For fear of spoiling anything, I'm going to keep it at that. You're a lady who needs to kill bad guys. There's a bunch of boss fights and smaller engagements littered throughout your short journey, and the combat's fast-paced but maintains that smooth feeling. Button mashing won't get you very far in anything other than the easiest difficulties, and I found the game quite challenging on normal difficulty, considering I'm not amazing at these types of games. Let's get into the gameplay. The core mechanics of the game are defeating enemies to recharge your shields and health while unleashing combos and keeping the combo multiplier up to increase your damage output. It's a nice dance between playing safe and being aggressive, trying to maintain the damage bonus. I played the game with a controller and found the experience extremely smooth. It runs at a solid 60 FPS and it keeps the action feeling silky. That's absolutely welcome in a game that requires responsive controls for it to feel fluid. Along the way, you'll collect cash that you'll use to power up abilities or unlock new combination moves, and ICEY also has a dash a lot like Tracer's Blink in Overwatch. It has a few charges and is upgraded throughout the game by finding specific crates and bashing them open. Overall, the fighting's exciting, challenging, fun, and extremely smooth. Upgrading abilities always makes you feel quite a bit stronger and adds a layer of depth to the game that's absolutely welcomed. Throughout the game, you'll experience a nice mix of ambient audio tracks that are quite well made and absolutely fit the various scenes you'll find yourself in. Your attacks and the enemies' attacks all come with sounds to accentuate the combat. No complaints here on the audio, although I did have a couple of issues with the audio sounding like it's... I don't know if that was just me or what, but I did find it a little bit annoying. But it wasn't something that I experienced a lot. As for value, here's where things get a little bit dicey. The game's super short. Most people are probably going to beat it in 1 or 2 hours, and at $14, I found this price to be pretty steep for what you get. Don't get me wrong, the game is fantastic. It's just short. It's a great game, but when I was done with it, I couldn't help but think, that's it? Having said that, if you're the type of person that's going to go searching for all the secrets, going to look for 100% completion, you could get a lot more out of the game. Playing it on hard difficulty, I'm sure is going to increase the time it takes to beat it, and there's a lot of different ways to go and a lot of different things to do, a lot of different secrets to find. So if you want to be the type of person that's going to go looking for all of that, I'm sure you could get a lot more out of the game than I did. So overall, I recommend the game to anyone who's looking for a really great action fighting game. Absolutely. However, if you're the type of person like me who's usually going to run through the game a single time, you're not necessarily going to look to find everything or do 100% completion, it might be worth waiting for a sale. If you see yourself running through it multiple times and upping the difficulty, or maybe trying for speed runs, this could absolutely be worth your hard-earned cash at full price. I hope you liked this review. It's the first one I've ever done, so I need feedback in the comments, so let me know what you liked or disliked, and I'll be sure to read every comment and keep them in mind for next time. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you liked it, and consider subscribing for more.